Mob Psycho 100. Finally. Um, I'm currently at my 1 month, one manga chapter challenge. It's really hard. It's really hard because simultaneously I had to write my exams at university. And today, Friday, the 13th of July, well, it's Saturday now, were my last two exams. And my last two exams were the last two, the most difficult one. One were about what? Okay, yeah. One was about morphology, English morphology and word formation, history of words, how words are formed. Really theoretical. You had to read a lot of books. It was really analytical. How do you say that? A lot of reading, a lot of texts. And the other one, my final exam this year, was about movie analysis, which was, I mean, if you know me, you know, this was just my thing. So it was brilliant. I never enjoyed an exam that much as the exam about movie analysis, where I had to analyze a movie and I was free to choose one because the teacher was just badass. He didn't give us a certain topic. He gave us certain topics we could choose from, but the movie was, we could choose the movies we wanted to analyze. We had to pick, he gave us 5 topics. We had to pick 3 and choose 3 examples of movies and analyze them. The movies I chose to analyze were Mission Impossible for the soundtrack, The Social Network for the camera movement, and the Rear Window from David Hitchcock. Was his name David? Yes, first name was David, right? I'm stupid. For framing and, yeah, frame in general. Frames. Really the most enjoyable exam I've ever written, I would say. Movie analysis. Fuck, that was lit. Let's talk about Mob Psycho. Yeah, but yeah, no. If you want to know what happens in my life right now, yeah, the 100 manga chapter challenge. I'm really tired and excited right now. I would love to just sleep. I'm really, really exhausted right now in this moment. If I were to lay in my bed, I would probably fall asleep in a few seconds. But I have to record something because I have to be productive. I have to be. This is my goal. This is what I'm working for. I have to be productive. I was at a university party again. I mean, if you're a college student, if you're not, maybe you don't understand. If you're a college student, you probably understand. There's probably a party every day you could go to. I'm not that much of a party goer, I would say. I don't go that often. But sometimes, you know, last exams, friends convince you. I just came from a party. It's really late right now, so I like the Taizai reactions. I have to be really quiet because it's really late and people could hear me crying in the fucking dorm. Wouldn't be a nice idea. But yeah, Mob Psycho, let's just go. I waited too long. Another thing I wanted to ask you, just, you know, for some small talk. I personally I get out more enjoyment of TV shows or series or anime when I watch them slowly. You know what I mean? I can't understand people. That's not to judge. I don't want to judge any people, but I can't understand it when people binge watch something. I know there are people who especially wait for something, for example, an anime season to end so that they can binge all 12 episodes at once. And I find it so different. There are so many different people in this world. So amazing. Because for me, I get out more enjoyment if I do something slowly. You know what I mean? If I enjoy something, I want to leave myself some time to enjoy it and do it slowly and, you know, include it in my life. I want to say, I think if I would binge a series, I did it with Tokyo Ghoul season 1. Some friends, I met with some friends at that day. That was really the most unproductive day ever. We met with some friends and we binged all 12 episodes of Tokyo Ghoul season 1 in one sit through. Think about this. And there are people who think this is normal because they binge everything, but for me it was so different. I never do that. So just a question for you: are you more the type of a binge watcher, or are you someone who also watches slowly like me to enjoy it? This is just some excuse for me to excuse this Mob Psycho reaction. I know Mob Psycho since I started to watch. It's been a year, right? I think I started to watch a year ago. 12 episodes in 1 year. Just imagine that. But it's because of the live reactions, of course. If I watch something in private, I would say 12 episodes I would watch in 1 month or something, or 2. But because I live react to it, I always have to, look that I have time and blah blah. And I never want to I never want to react to this much anime at the same time again, because I don't have time. I have to pause all sorts of things. I just don't want ever to react to so many different anime at the same time. I think 2 or 3 is enough, but currently I'm reacting to too much and it's kind of stupid. But I started Avatar now. I started to watch Avatar the Airbender because everyone says it's so nice and but finally, my final exam was today, so I think the next weeks I should have more time. But otherwise, I'm working on my manga. I don't know. Let's see. Wow, I talked for 9 minutes. Fuck my life. Mob Psycho 100. I'm not sure if I will watch both episodes today, because I'm really tired, as you can see, but for sure episode 11 and then episode 12 I will watch in the next days for sure. Not tomorrow, because tomorrow I am on a wedding of my cousin, somehow not first grade cousin but third or fourth grade cousin. Yeah, big families and Asian families. But yeah, the next day I will finish Mob Psycho 100 the next days, to just tell you all I want to say. Let's go first episode. I'm excited as fuck. Let's go. 3, 2, 1, go. I think this show is great. Maybe you thought I don't like this because I stopped reacting to it, but no. Reagan, he isn't a traitor, right? He didn't betray us. He's not the evil team. He somehow managed to fuck them up. Reagan, best. I missed this. Everyone was not special. I just want to enjoy this. Like I said, I'm not allowed to be loud. It's very late. Just want to lean back and enjoy this Reagan greatness. I think Reagan just fucks with these people. He's not really the end boss. But yeah, like I said, Mob Psycho 100 is probably one of the greatest anime I've watched so far. I think it's, I said it already, I think it's better than One Punch Man. Although a lot of people love One Punch Man. I think One Punch Man is great, but come on. Look at this. And I heard that the season 2 is coming out sometime next year. It's not special. I want to be. I should get out my Takudemaru again. Just in case. I have to scream. Just in case. This was good. I realized in the last episode of Nanatsu no Taizai. This was good to scream in. 99. It's okay. It's this way. Okay. I love this show. Moose zeigt immer in Richtung Zivilisation. SpongeBob Episode of the Pizza. Krusty Krab Pizza. Oh. His fight was great too, against the fire dude. Wow, does your head hurt? Oh. It's... Sorry, Hanazawa. You can't use your powers in this room. Hanazawa is so great. Why though? It's... Like me who can't do anything. Sealed room. What now? Wow, really? Wow. A great friend. Trainee. Oh shit. It's another Tom here. Kids these days. I think this art style is so beautiful. At first it was so stupid, but then I think it's so beautiful. Business cards. This is fun when something happens, but I haven't had anything. What do you mean? How does he know? Let me speak to your boss. Always works. He's so kind. Class boss. Go to Suppe. Oh, shit. Reagan is so amazing. Holy shit. Little brother. Yes. I was almost burned to death. They're here. Yeah. Instead of so secret. Oh, really? Yes, that's a crime. No. Oh shit. Reagan is so cool. I love him. What the fuck? I really start to love him more and more. The criminal organization. Reagan, Arataka-sama. Look me up, bitch. Look me up. Severe offense. You shrimp. Regen. Regen. Actually, we're going to. It's up to you. Yes, it's never much time minutes. Wow. You'll be squished. Gravity. Gravity. Fujitora? What are you doing? Smart rib kick. As hard as he can. What the fuck? This guy's with your fishing powers. Say das hier ist mal ganz anders. Felt dead cornered. Wow. Must have been rough. It's the hardest thing for him. Especially confronting adults like you. You feel good. Oh, shit. Are you going to fight instead? But dropkicks are okay. Fight. As peacefully as possible. Hypnosis. It's good. I don't sense anything from him. They think he's so strong that he can hide it or something. It's so stupid. Special moves. Suddenly punches his opponent. Sag Kinder, ja. Zügen. She became powerful. Come out a little bit. Oh yeah, right. Eternal bodies. Black orbs. Are you kidding? Legs black red. Pissed him off. These brutes are actually seriously attacking middle school kids. They are not adults. These are seriously talking about taking over the world. They are children who failed to grow up. The answer is simple. The answer is simple. Messed up childhood? I don't know. No. Ay, ay. Oh shit. Oh shit. Wow. Little brother. Sabo, yo. He's there! Surprised you were able to touch that. They're seriously fighting. Hmm? Mob just exercised them. Candy-chan! Bother with them. Kageyama! Yeah. We have to fight power with power. Ritsu! Not Ritsu, Kageyama. Go hit him with someone who has murderous intent. He's so wise. He's so amazing, Master Reagan is so amazing. Come on, die. No. No. No, Mom. Murderous intent. Oh my. Solito. Yo. Why are you so cool? Reagan. Okay. Wait, if you like, I liked Reagan until now, but especially like, if you hated him after this episode, there's no way after watching this episode that you don't like Reagan. No way. I don't buy this. I don't believe you. If you have watched this far and still don't like him as a character, don't love him, there's seriously something wrong with you. That sounds maybe a bit sorry. But you know what? I'm just speechless. Oh, okay. After credit scene, okay. Oh, this is Mobu and Reagan. I thought it was a after credit scene, but it was a preview. I love characters like Reagan, just characters with a big heart. I think in a real world, these are the characters, these are the people we need the most. These are the people we lack the most in this world. So I just love. This is why I started to love. Like, if you have seen my Magician's reaction, you probably thought like, what the fuck? Why are we reacting to a TV show? When I first started to watch it, I was like, whatever. But because of one character, I started to love the whole series. There was also one character, Elliot, in that show, who had just this really big heart, and he's just such a cool character. And I think this might be the same case. Just because of Reagan, I could now I can say for sure he's my favorite character. I don't care. Reagan, my favorite character. Then Mob. Then the yellow blonde dude. I still forgot his name. Fuck. Then Ritsu. But Reagan. I just love these characters. He's just so human, such a big heart. He cares for people. And Mob, and this is the problem. They need to get out of there alive. Okay, he could easily have said, Mob, just kill them. You know what? Just kill them because we need to get out of here. But he cares so much about Mob that he doesn't want him to kill other people. And that's his priority, even if he gets hurt, even if he dies, and he knows that the opponents are strong. He cares so much about Mob that he doesn't want him to kill other people. Mob was on murderous intent, and he was like, Mob, stop, you're not doing this. Okay, in the end, you will end up harming yourself. Reagan is... I don't believe that he's stupid. Okay, I don't buy it. I don't believe a single word that he says when he says, yeah, blah blah. Reagan is a con artist, of course. Like, Reagan can brag a lot. Reagan can be stupid, silly from time to time, but I think he's a really wise man, really smart, really charismatic, of course. Really wise, and he, like, just think about this. Just because of his goodness out of his heart, he stops someone to do something bad, even though it would be beneficial for him in that situation. And he says, you will regret this, don't do it. You will hurt yourself, don't do it. Just that line alone. And then we get to see this flashback, and he kinda like, this was what we got out of the situation, out of their relationship all the time. He kinda uses Mob to get money, but also he really cares for Mob. And that situation showed it again. He really cares deeply for Mob. Yo. maybe may. And he tells a little bit about himself too. He said, I had issues when I was a kid too. I love Reagan. He's my favorite Mob Psycho character, but maybe he's also a favorite of all of my anime characters. I should probably do a video like top 10 favorite best anime characters or something, and talk about my favorite anime characters, because there are a lot of it. And I think Reagan is just, I don't know, I just love him. And that's the problem. He didn't even we had some characters that we have seen for 100,000 episodes, like Monkey D. Luffy, and we know already that he's great. And Monkey D. Luffy showed us his greatness a lot of times. A lot of times. And that's the point. Reagan does only have so little screen time, but every second he's included in the anime, in the show, he uses it to the fullest, to just go ham on being great. I don't know. Just like this video if you did. Episode 12 will come in a few days. I love Reagan. Wow. Speechless. Wow. Bye.